Hey everybody, it is Mac here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a dope new video, and that video is my setup video, my initial setup for this channel. And today I'm going to be showing you guys all of the tech that I have that I've acquired so far in my life, and I'm very excited about that because it'll lead into reviews eventually later on this week, maybe possibly this month as well. And it's also kind of going to be a benchmark for this channel just to show where we started and maybe in the future do some comparisons of what my setup has evolved into and things like that. Also, I just want to give you guys a short summary of the video. It's going to be a pan shot of my setup, and I'm going to discuss everything. And I'm also going to put links in the description for all you guys who are wondering about the stuff that I have and where you can get it, where you can buy it for yourself. So without further ado, I would just like to show you guys the video. Alright, so I'm going to have to go pretty quick here to get all the main things in. I'm not going to go over all the little details. But on the far left, I have my Blue Yeti microphone with a pop filter, which I'll get to you guys later. My BenQ monitor, my kind of generic speakers that are pretty cheap when I bought off Amazon, and then also my keyboard, which is just also generic Apple keyboard with an extended number pad on it, is the only really special thing about it. And as we pan over, you can start to see my Razer Death Adder 2013 mouse, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. My Apple Magic Trackpad and my MacBook Pro, which is the piece de resistance of my whole setup. It's what I use on a daily basis, and it's kind of the dock for my whole setup. And then as we pan over, you can see my ATH M50s in the shot. They're kind of in that corner back there on a mic, not on a mic stand, on a headphone stand. And then here in the corner is my second desk, which is where I do all my schoolwork, all my drawing, all my things that really can't be done on the computer at all. Yeah, so that's it for this first part of the video. Alright, so now that we can move on to the more in-depth part of this setup video, I'm just going to show you guys first off my Blue Yeti microphone, which I explained earlier. The more in-depth part of it is just that it is a image flexible pop filter that I got off of Amazon along with the Blue Yeti, and Blue Yeti is a great mic. I'll do a review on it later, but that's the first part. Alright, moving on to part two, I have two more items to show you guys. The first one is just my generic Apple keyboard, and the really only special thing about it is that it has an extended number pad on the side right over here. Besides that, it's very generic. I mean, I just got it off of Amazon instead of Apple because they always way overcharge on stuff that they sell direct. In the background, we have my BenQ monitor. It is the RL2450HM, and you know, it's pretty good. I've been having some ghosting issues with it lately, but hopefully I can get those figured out, and or get a new one from BenQ, because they do advertise as being ghosting free, but that's another issue for another time. Moving on to part three, we're going to start out with my mouse right there. It is the Razer Death Adder 2013. It is a matte black, awesome gaming mouse that I don't really use for gaming, but it's just comfortable for everyday use. It has two little buttons on the side, and then also these really awesome grip pads for your thumb and your pinky on the outside. The scroll wheel is also very nice, and it operates in UV, and I'm not sure what the DPI is, but I'll get those specs to you guys in a review eventually. Right next to it, we have the Apple Magic Trackpad, which I absolutely love using for multi-touch gestures on OS X, which really help with workflow and also make it easier to navigate around the operating system. Above it, we have my MacBook Pro 13-inch mid-2011 model with the i7 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 500GB hard drive, which is my piece de resistance of the whole thing. Everything is based off of it. Everything is working from that computer, and it's also very nice because if I want to take it to school or places that I travel to, I just simply unplug 4 cords and then I'm good to go wherever I need to be. After that, on the left, you can see the Cyber Acoustics Subwoofer Satellite System was the official name for it, but I just saw that it was a cheap speaker system on Amazon, so I figured why not, and I got it, and it turned out to be a pretty good decision. It also has, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it all hooks up to one volume control device, which is right under there. You can probably see the blue light. It has an on-off switch, and then it also has a cable jack that you can plug it into, so you can use headphones through it instead of having to plug the headphones into the source. Let's see. To the right of it is my awesome headphones, the ATH M50-S, which stands for straight cable, just because the coil kind of gets a little clunky and heavy, and I didn't want to do that, so I just went with a straight cable model. And it is on a Cosmos headphone stand, which is very nice because I don't want to have them just sitting on the table. It's really easy to put all the excess cords up there so that they aren't hanging on the floor or hanging on the table and kind of just making everything look messy. Alright, so moving on to part 4, I have my second desk, which is basically where I do everything that doesn't involve computers, where I do all my schoolwork, all my drawing, but I'm going to kind of zip through it pretty fast because it's kind of boring. On the very far left, you see that little red and green thing. That's actually a Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Leaf Green in it that I play when I'm very nostalgic. Behind it, that's all folded up. That's a microfiber cleaning cloth. In that folder, I have different kinds of paper and sticky notes that I use for schoolwork or drawing or whatever. To the right of it, I have some pencils, pens, papers, markers, highlighters, erasers, pencil sharpeners. You name it, I've got it over there as far as supplies go. To the right of it, I also have some chalk, which I use actually on the wall behind, which is painted with this stuff called chalkboard paint, which you can put on any wall and then you can draw on it, and it also makes it erasable with chalk. To the right of that, I have some note cards, and then in front of it, I also have a set of drawing pens, which are called Sakura Micron Pigmas, which I will put a link to in the description. They're amazing if you're into that kind of stuff, that artsy kind of stuff. And then to the right of it, I also have some Sharpies, a carton marker, which is for drawing on things that need to be pretty heavy duty to be drawn on. To the right of it, I have some Expo markers, and then sandwiched in between that and the ruler is just an IKEA light that I picked up at IKEA because I thought it would be kind of fun to have on the wall. I don't use it, it's not very bright, but anyways, to the right of that, I have some paper, sticky notes, excuse me. And then to the left of that is some tape, paper clips, and then actually this thing is a head scratcher. It's very anxiety relieving, believe it or not. You wouldn't think so, you'd think it'd just feel like it's scratching your head, but it's actually amazing. Sticky notes behind it, and then to the right I have some binder clips, which are kind of hidden. They're in a red box, if that's what you're wondering what that is. And then I have some scotch tape, a mini stapler, I've got a protractor on the wall, I've got some push pins on the wall as well. And then right in front of that, I've just kind of got a little holder thing where I put my iPod, my phone, my wallet if I need it. And then I also have, oh, I didn't notice that, but anyways, I have some rubber bands behind it, and the thing that I was surprised about is just something that I've written down on a piece of paper, so you can see my desk in action partially. And then the big thing in front is just a gel wrist cushioner that I love to use when I'm doing homework, just so my wrists stay healthy, as stupid as that sounds, and comfortable, and they're not just sitting on the edge of that desk all the time and getting all hard and tight, and you know how it go. But anyway, so that's the end of part 4. Okay, so moving on to part 5, I just want to show you guys my 2 walls that I have in my room, which are kind of what make the room mine and personalized, and I have a bunch of posters and stickers on it. But from left to right, I just want to kind of list off the stickers and why I got them and why they're so dope. But the little RB is just from a website, Redbubble, where I bought all the stickers. The little guy in the black hat below is Walter from Breaking Bad. Then I have a Respect the Bro Code, Help a Brother Out sticker, because I take that to heart, and I really do need to respect my bros out there, especially my bro sheep. Up there I have a Razor sticker, and then I have a little business card from some guy that I don't even know what it's from, honestly, but I just need to remember it, so I put it up there. And then I have a Creeper sticker. I have a NASA sticker, because my grandpa actually worked at NASA for a few years and is awesome and loves aerospace, and I love physics and aerospace, so I just thought I'd put that up there to give me a little reminder of what I like and kind of where my family's roots are. Right next to that I have a sticker from a local restaurant that I eat at a lot and that I really like, and that I'm bros with the owners and some guys that work there, so I need that up there because that's kind of one of my favorite spots to go. And then below it I have a little Minecraft sticker. And then moving on to the right, I have a Keep Calm and Code On sticker, because coding can be extremely frustrating, and resolving bugs that you don't even know exist is pretty tough, but it's also fun, and just taking a little peek up there when coding reminds me that, just keep calm and code on, dude. Just keep going, push through. It's not that hard. And then, oh yeah, and I missed the Bazinga poster over to the left. It's just from the Big Bang Theory, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Moving back over to the right, I have a Shit Happens poster, because shit does happen, and I just need to remember that it does and not get too stressed over stuff in general. And then right below it, I have a hi everybody, which is my intros everybody knows. And then on the left, I have and always have a kick-ass day, which is my outro that everybody knows, which you guys will be hearing at the end of this video. Moving over to the right a little bit, I just have some stuff that I write down on the chalkboard wall that I forget that I need to remember. Some colors for Photoshop development that I do, but yeah, besides that, that's pretty much all I have on my walls. Alright guys, so that concludes my initial setup video for this channel. I'm really pumped to, compare this and use this as a benchmark to future videos and future setup, and how this channel is going to progress and how my tech is going to progress in my setup. Thank you guys for dropping in and watching this whole video, staying with me to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. I hope you found it awesome, exciting. I'll get you guys some reviews on a lot of the stuff that I showed you today. If you could please drop a rating, like, favorite, all of the above, that would really help us out because we're still starting. Don't forget to subscribe to become a bro sheep and join our bro herd, shepherded by me and Rody, the bro shepherds. Thank you for stopping in. I can't say it enough times. I really, really do appreciate it. And you guys, as always, have a kick-ass day.